Right now, the snow turns to rain, making for some slushy roads. We'll have the latest in your first warn forecast and an update on the election recount progress in Dane and Milwaukee counties as President-elect Joe Biden introduces his first cabinet picks.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 on this Tuesday. A nice dusting of snow this morning, and now the rain. Let's head over to the Weather Center meteorologist Hattie McLean has a look at your first warn forecast. It was pretty coming down.
It certainly was. Were you walking the dogs?
Yes, I was.
Snowflakes this morning. Yeah, it was beautiful. Take a live look behind me. This is our Queen Bee Radio Sky Camera in Platteville. Obviously a lot of clouds in place, but nice to see that little dusting of snow on the ground. It certainly isn't going to last with a forecast like we have, though, with rain headed our way. Take a look at the latest on those winter weather advisories. Again, most of the counties have expired at noon, so just our far northern viewing area under a winter weather advisory yet for a couple of hours. Here's a look at Doppler track this afternoon. We still have a little bit of light snow in and around Madison and especially north of the Dells, but you start to see those rain showers moving into southwestern Wisconsin. That's more of what you can expect through the afternoon as temperatures warm a little bit more. We're already above freezing here in Madison and in most locations, 36 in Mineral Point and Platteville, as well as Janesville, even as mild as 38 right now in Boscobel. So any precipitation through the rest of the afternoon is going to be rain. Temperatures will climb just a couple of degrees, flirting with 40 later on today. Coming up in Maine weather, we'll talk about that extended forecast, which of course includes Thanksgiving and the rest of the weekend.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Hattie. Madison street crews were ready for this morning's snow. 32 plow trucks hit the roads this morning when the snow was starting to stick. Crews salted the main roads across the city, but not residential roads. City officials said they did not expect to plow residential roads after this particular snowfall. The City of Madison encourages residents to visit their winter website, cityofmadison.com/winter. You can learn about snow emergencies and to sign up for alerts so you'll know where to park to avoid being ticketed or towed. The website also has information on where to get free sand for your sidewalk or driveway and the proper way to spread salt to minimize the effect it has on our environment and drinking water. Now to some breaking news. Police confirmed that an off-duty Madison police officer was injured in a fatal crash in Sun Prairie yesterday. 2 cars and 2 passengers were involved in the crash on Main Street. 1 person was killed and 2 others were hospitalized for injuries. A Madison Police Department spokesperson did not comment on the officer's condition. New at noon, the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs says federal police who shot a 35-year-old man near the entrance to a Milwaukee Veterans Hospital in July will not be charged in the death. Joseph Denton Jr. was shot in the torso and foot by VA hospital police after he showed up outside the facility with a loaded shotgun, pointed it at an employee and others, and refused commands to drop the weapon. The Milwaukee County DA says officers used an appropriate level of force. To our COVID-19 headlines now, Wisconsin nursing homes have seen a spike in COVID-related deaths. Data from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services shows 294 residents died of the virus between October 12th and November 8th. The figure is more than 10 times the 28 deaths that were reported in the previous month. Cases in nursing homes are also surging. In the latest reported period, nursing homes reported 2,130 residents with new cases, up from 387 new cases in the preceding 4-week period. And another record day for COVID-19 in the United States. 169,000 new infections were recorded yesterday. In South Dakota, which does not have a statewide mask mandate, there are more than 17,000 active cases. But one city is bucking the trend. Brookings, the 4th largest city in South Dakota, has committed itself to listening to the scientific evidence.
We've got a citywide mask mandate. We've got a mask mandate in our schools, and we've got a mask mandate at the university.
The Republican Governor Kristi Noem refused to issue a mask mandate, though the chief medical officer at the largest health system in the Dakotas, Sanford Health, is calling on the governor to do so. A Milwaukee County spokesman says that their presidential election recount could be completed as soon as tomorrow and no later than Friday. The recount got off to a slow start as election officials addressed a list of complaints from President Trump's attorneys and observers. A Milwaukee County spokesperson says as of today, the work is very close to being back on schedule. Dane County Clerk Scott McDonald says the recount at the Monona Terrace is 36% complete and only slightly behind schedule. The counties must complete the recount process by December 1st, which is a week from today. Pennsylvania's governor says Biden has been certified as the winner in the state. Democratic Governor Tim Wolf tweeted that the Pennsylvania State Department certified the results and that he signed the certificate of ascertainment for Biden to receive the state's 20 electoral votes. The Nevada Supreme Court has also certified Biden's win, making it official in that state. And President-elect Joe Biden is introducing his first cabinet picks this afternoon when he unveils his part of his foreign policy and national security team. This comes as the Trump administration has signed off on letting the formal transition process begin. Natalie Brand has more details from the White House.
President-elect Joe Biden is unveiling key members of his foreign policy and national security team today.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Starting with Tony Blinken, nominated to be Secretary of State. The players are familiar from the Obama administration and notable for their diversity. If confirmed, Alejandro Mayorkas will be the first Latino and immigrant to serve as Secretary of Homeland Security. Avril Haines will be the first female Director of National Intelligence. And Linda Thomas Greenfield, a career diplomat, is nominated to represent the United States at the UN. Mayorkas, a Cuban-American and former refugee, tweeted he will oversee the protection of all Americans and those who flee persecution in search of a better life for themselves and their loved ones.
So do you expect Republicans to put up any significant roadblocks to your nominations?
Are you kidding me?
Former Secretary of State John Kerry will also be joining the National Security Council as a special presidential envoy for climate. President-elect Biden's team will soon be able to get to work within their new agencies, preparing to take over on January 20th, now that the Trump administration has signed off on the formal transition process. More than 2 weeks after the election, General Services Administrator Emily Murphy recognized Mr. Biden as the winner. While praising Murphy's work, President Trump tweeted today, the GSA does not determine who the next president of the United States will be. Her sign-off does free up more than $6 million in funds and opens up federal office space, including secure facilities for sensitive intelligence briefings. The move also allows the Biden team to begin coordinating with current government officials on key issues, including the distribution of COVID-19 vaccines. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
The president-elect says he has also made his choice for Treasury Secretary, with multiple reports says it'll be former Fed Chair Janet Yellen. She would be the first woman ever to hold the position. You can watch Biden's announcements on his cabinet picks right now. It's streaming live on the Channel 3000 Facebook page. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
With Thanksgiving upon us, we're sharing a dessert that promises to be a real showstopper. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? But it's not.
The price of gold is at a 7-year high. Get top cash on the spot for your gold at Diamond Select. Cash in today while the price of gold is high. Don't miss out. Get instant cash for your gold today at Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
You were always the responsible one. So much like me. Always taking care of everyone else. But this wasn't your responsibility. I already took care of the arrangements. The Ryans made it so easy. I didn't want you to worry about a thing. It's my last gift to you, my lovely daughter.
Here's a secret worth sharing. Robertson, Wisconsin's aesthetic leader, is making it easier to tackle pesky frown lines. It's a Botox BOGO for anyone new to this service. There is no better time to learn how Botox is different at Robertson.
When you protect what's important to you from COVID-19, you help protect everyone in Wisconsin. Learn how you can stop the spread at dhs.wisconsin.gov/COVID-19.
If your home is drafty and cold in the winter and your heating bills are out of control, it's time for a visit from Dr. Energy Saver by Larson Home Services. Our team will show you where and why your home is using, losing, and wasting energy. We will conduct a comprehensive energy evaluation of your home, identifying problem areas and providing a customized solution that fits your needs. We offer a full range of insulation services for your home aimed at eliminating drafts in your living areas, attic, basement, and crawl spaces. These energy upgrades will save you big money on your energy bills and make your home more comfortable and efficient. Our team will provide effective, long-lasting solutions, and right now take 50% off installation labor, get a free heat map analysis of your home, and get a $100 Visa gift card when you sign up for Dr. Energy Saver package. Call now to set up your free estimate because this doctor makes house calls.
At Diamond Select, our on-site goldsmith can create a beautiful, one-of-a-kind piece. Whether it's repurposing an old ring or creating from a picture on the line, we're here to help you create jewelry of your dreams. Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
When it comes to Thanksgiving, many of us are so focused on the turkey and all the go-alongs that we often forget about what we're serving for dessert. If so, no worries, because today we're sharing a dessert that's sure to be a showstopper. Let me show you how it's made. We start by combining some cream cheese, sugar, vanilla, and an egg. You want to beat it until everything's nice and smooth. Okay, we set this aside. Now, in another bowl, we beat together more eggs with sugar, corn syrup, and a bit of vanilla. We spread the cream cheese mixture in the bottom of an unbaked pie shell. As for the crust, that can be homemade, or you can use a refrigerated or frozen supermarket shortcut. We sprinkle some pecans over this and top it with the vanilla mixture before popping it in the oven. Once it's baked and has time to cool, it's ready to serve. It's the ultimate Thanksgiving dessert that features layer after layer of everything we love about a pecan pie, plus an awesome cheesecake layer. To get the recipe for our 4-layer pecan pie in time for this holiday, just visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a layer after layer after layer after layer way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, guys, thank you. Next at noon, the snow switches over to rain, but we should have a nice weather for Thanksgiving. Hattie has your first warn forecast coming up.
I've always had jobs centered on helping people, but now with a nursing degree from Herzing University, I've made it a career.
Having a job was one thing, but having a career, to me, that meant something completely different. With a little hard work and a degree from Herzing University, anything is possible.
I'm possible at Herzing.
Get your automotive accessories at Menards during our last 11% rebate sale of 2020. Keep your windshield clean with Splash Ultimate Windshield Washer Fluid. It works down to negative 35 degrees. It's 11% off. Don't get caught in the cold this winter. This 800-amp jump starter features a built-in air compressor with USB and 12-volt power ports. All jump starters are 11% off. It's Menards' last 11% rebate sale of 2020.
Save big money at Menards.
When I grow up, I want to be an expert in something. I want to know what it would be like to make a difference. I want to be a part of something bigger, to help people, to change lives. When I grow up, I want to show the world that anything is possible. But now I know that making a difference doesn't take much.
It just takes me. Join our team. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
Wisconsin is a home of workers. We know what needs to get done, and we do it. Yet, we've been hit hard, some harder than others. Our contact may be limited, but we still can lift each other up. The Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy providers are working together to help keep your heat and power on. You may not ask for it, but we want you to know we're here.
Hi everyone, a lot of us are getting ready for a Thanksgiving that will look a lot different this year.
And we'll tell you how a local company is working to make sure everyone can stay connected, even virtually. We'll see you Wednesday morning.
At News 3 Now, the FCC allowed us to boost the power of our broadcast signal. If you watch us using an antenna, you may need to activate the scan function on your TV menu to rescan available channels so you can continue to enjoy News 3 Now and CBS programming. Please rescan your TVs today.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 487 points above the 30,000 mark. The NASDAQ up 128 and the S&P 500 up 53. Let's check in now with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee, who's talking turkey today.
Yep, I decided I wanted to show you what I was talking about. We said that the turkeys from Iowa had made their way out to Washington, D.C. Take a look at these pictures. And I'm not kidding you. This is not a cartoon. This is not a setup, folks. These are the honest-to-goodness Iowa turkeys from the farm, flew out to Washington, D.C., and now are awaiting their opportunity to go to the White House. Every time I see these pictures, it makes me laugh. I know that the farmers that are responsible for these birds are part of their responsibility to be at the White House is that they have to work with the birds a lot to make sure that they're not going to do anything embarrassing. Well, you can only go so far as the training is concerned. But look how comfortable that turkey feels on the red carpet heading in to the Intercontinental Hotel, where they are going to be literally roosting until they go to the Rose Garden for the White House pardon. And like I said before, I think it'd be funny if they were sitting on a down comforter or a down pillow, but they're going to be there, and hopefully the hotel staff's got some interesting menu options for them. But those are the two turkeys that are going to be presented at the White House again sometime before the Thanksgiving holiday, we hope, but the pandemic has kind of adjusted their schedule. But the birds have made their appearance, and as you could see, they are considered rock stars in Washington, D.C. as they get ready for their curtain call. So thought I had to share that with you. If you didn't get a chance to see them all, or you want to share them around, I've got them up on Fabulous Farm Babe on Facebook. All right, so that pales in. Now the numbers are going to pale in comparison to the turkey shot. I know that. The actual corn and bean numbers are a little softer today on the midday. I was talking with a trader this morning, John Heinberg from West Bend, said that get ready for a rough ride over the next probably 3-4 days as the traders are going through the holiday cycles and doing a lot of just computer trading. No trade at all on Thursday, half day of trading on Friday. So we have that erratic stuff to look forward to. The dairy trade today in Chicago, barrel cheese unchanged at $1.40. The 40-pound block cheese up to at $1.68. Double A butter down about 3/4 cent for today and closed at $1.31 per pound. We'll see what they do tomorrow in their last full day of trade for the rest of the calendar week. But I just had to try to squeeze those turkey pictures in. I just think it just makes me laugh. And people have to understand that they work very much with those turkeys. The individual farmers do to make sure they show well. And let's hope they do. I just enjoy that. Kind of fun.
Yeah, it is very fun. I wonder if there's turkey feathers in the down comforter.
Well, see, that's what I mean. Are you sitting on a goose? Is a turkey sitting on a goose?
I don't know. Yeah,
I can't help laughing about it. So anyhow, there it is. A brighter spot because I don't think the weather forecast is going to put a lot of smiles on faces.
Yeah, we need some smiles these days, that's for sure. Thanks for sharing, Pam. Here's Hattie now with a kind of wet forecast.
Yeah, it's not so much frozen, but wet as we head towards the afternoon. Take a look at the snow depth, that latest batch of snow accumulating across southern and parts of central Wisconsin. The Northwoods still bare. They did not really see any snow from that event earlier this morning. Take a look at the live look outside from the Edgewater Sky Camera. Pretty gray this afternoon across southern Wisconsin. Not a whole lot of precipitation falling right now. There might be some light drizzle or a few flurries in Madison, but the bulk of the precipitation has lifted to the north into central Wisconsin, north of Toma now, north of the Dells. But we are noting some slight shower activity moving into southwestern Wisconsin, and we've seen a little bit of that pushing into the southwestern corner of Dane County as well. So scattered showers for the remainder of the afternoon. afternoon. They may become a little bit more widespread as we head towards the 5 o'clock hour. As far as advisories, again, just the northern counties in our viewing area, Juneau and Adams, included in that winter weather advisory now until 3 p.m. this afternoon. Here's a look at visibility. It has definitely improved. Visibility was less than a mile in some spots this morning. Now it's better than 2 miles in most locations. 4-mile visibility here in Madison, just 2.5 though in Mineral Point and Watertown. Lots of low clouds in the area and maybe a little fog developing. Here's a look at our current temperatures. It is 32 in the Dells, 34 in Madison. Temperatures gradually climb as you head towards the state line. Mid-30s now from Janesville all the way over to Platteville. Here's a look at your future track forecast model. And again, it is showing you that rain snow line working its way into central Wisconsin through the afternoon and then staying there. So for us, any more precipitation is likely going to be in the form of rain thanks to a southerly wind. Temperatures should top pretty close to 40 in most locations later on this evening. The rain showers gradually diminish from northwest to southeast as we go through the evening hours. There may be a little bit of a break overnight, but keep that umbrella handy for tomorrow. Another round of rain is expected to move in. Best chances to get wet tomorrow will be through south central and southeastern Wisconsin. Lesser of a chance for that wet weather north and west of the Dells. The rain comes to an end tomorrow, but it's going to add up. So not likely that we're going to see any of this snow stain on the ground for very long. We have another quarter to maybe almost an inch of rain possible over the next 24 to 36 hours. So it's going to get pretty wet around here in southern Wisconsin. Here's a look at your Thanksgiving Day planner. Much quieter on Thursday. Temperatures should actually be pretty nice. We're talking highs in the mid to upper 40s Thursday afternoon. Here's a look at the extended forecast. We're on Easy Street in the weather office after this storm. No precipitation in the area. Temperatures will stay in the 40s through the weekend. Mark, it does look like it's going to cool down. I think December starts on Tuesday of next week. Highs are in the mid 30s.
It is.
Is that the 1st of December? Yeah, so it's going to feel like it. It won't really look like December, but it will definitely feel.
All right. Thank you, Hattie. Next at noon, get your diet and nutrition questions ready. UW Health dietitian Michelle Swader is ready to take your calls. 270-9933 is the number. We'll be right back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Question: are you happy with your Medicare plan? Want to get more for your money? Take a look at Quartz Medicare Advantage plans. In partnership with UW Health, Quartz Medicare Advantage plans start at $0 a month, including coverage for medical, hospital, and prescriptions. With $5 primary care visits, $0 preventive care, specialist copays as low as $25, and new this year, $0 telehealth visits, allowing you to see a doctor from the comfort of home. It's no wonder that 98% of our members choose to stay with Quartz. That's loyalty we strive to earn every day. Learn more by requesting your free planning guide from Quartz today, featuring cost and coverage details, plus other information to help you choose the right plan for you. Quartz Medicare Advantage plans also offer more value, with plans including preventive and comprehensive dental benefits with up to $550 reimbursement, vision benefits with up to $300 reimbursement for glasses or contacts, coverage for hearing exams and hearing aid copays as low as $700 per aid, and up to $160 reimbursement for over-the-counter health-related items. Quartz Medicare Advantage also includes fitness benefits and our new Snowbird travel benefits, giving you the same as in-network coverage as you travel across America. All from a plan that works closely with and gives you easy access to UW Health, an integrated health system serving more than 600,000 people each year. Together, we help you live well. Switch to Quartz Medicare Advantage. Call 888-718-7756 or visit quartzmedicareplans.com/enroll to request your free planning guide from Quartz today. That's 888-718-7756.
Manor Retirement Retirement Living in Verona provides extraordinary supportive living with compassion and grace. We offer independent living, assisted living, and closer care living options. We understand that staying social is important to everyone's well-being. That's why Knoll Manor provides engaging activities and ways to stay active and connect with others. There's yoga, bingo, outdoor music, and so much more, all while keeping your health and safety in mind. Knoll Manor Living. Welcome home. Contact us today to set up your virtual tour.
Welcome back. Michelle Schrader, dietitian at UW Health, is ready to take your calls at 270-9933. Any diet and nutrition questions. Michelle, hello. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you doing?
Pretty good. The holidays are upon us, a very stressful time, and for some people, that means turning to food.
Right, and a lot of people don't think about it this way, but when we have a holiday meal, we actually are emotionally eating, and that emotion is happiness, and that's okay. We expect that. But this year, with the holidays looking very different, we might be turning to emotional eating out of stress, anxiety, or loneliness, and this can be worse because we might not even know that we're doing it, or we might be just doing it much too often, through these next few weeks and months.
270-9933 is the number to call. We don't have the number on the screen right now, but 270-9933, the number to call. So how do you deal with the stress eating?
Well, definitely we like to try to surround ourselves with as many healthy options as we can. And I think this year with people being a little bit more sequestered at home, they might decide to do less holiday baking. They don't need to make as many batches of cookies. They're not going to do a lot of swaps. So also keeping the portions smaller, just maybe making a half a batch of mashed potatoes or single serving desserts. And that way, even though you're celebrating a holiday, the holiday stays on the holiday and you're not forced to feel like you have to eat leftovers for a lot of time. And that can make you a little bit more prone to emotionally eat. The food's right there, and it's just a little bit easy to go for it.
Absolutely. All right, let's go to Tom in Madison. Hi, Tom. What's your question?
Oh, hi. How are you both?
We're good. How are you?
Good. My question is, there's a latest study that came out, whether it's from England or not, about diet soda again. And it's the latest study shows that it can cause strokes. Now, I don't remember them saying heart attacks, but they mentioned strokes. So do you have any insight about that, doctor, in regards to following that, if you've heard about it? And now I drink Coke Zero, and it says there's no substitute sugar. But the Diet Coke has, I guess, the substitute sugar. That's it.
Okay. Thanks for the call.
Yep, I think it's really important to take each study very separately. The studies start out very small with, sometimes 10 to 20 people. They don't necessarily follow all the age ranges and ethnicities. So usually these studies are just looking at one specific thing, and then they have to do many, many other studies. So we've obviously used artificial sweeteners for years, and at this point we don't have any definitive ties to one or the other being better. It's obviously a good idea to keep all your processed ingredients low. There's also looking at studies to see if the artificial sweeteners don't encourage our head hunger, cravings for sweets, work on our gut biome. So there's a lot of things that all ingredients are being studied for. And so basically the best you can do is take a look at your own health history, what might you be at risk for, and try to tailor your diet individually in that way.
And, the studies come out all the time. Coffee's good for you, coffee's bad for you, wine's good for you, wine's bad for you.
Exactly, and those are all because they're looking at usually one particular compound, and that compound might be good for one thing, and then a different compound might be good for a different thing. So it's very hard to take food, which is a very complex compound in itself, and break it down to all of its little parts.
All right, we're out of time, unfortunately. We have some more calls, but we'll get to them next time. Have a very happy and safe Thanksgiving, Michelle.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Here's Hattie with one final check of your forecast.
Yeah, I'm watching the radar map this afternoon as we see that change over from snow to rain across southern Wisconsin. Starting to see some rain just to the south and west of Madison right now. Grab that umbrella if you're headed out this afternoon. It will be wet and kind of messy with that snow melting on the roads. Temperatures will continue to climb to near 40.
All right. Thank you, Hattie. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.